Greg at Easy Realty with yet another fabulous opportunity for somebody. Normally, as you know, you'll see me outside of a beautiful sunny Central Florida home for sale. This one, however, is not in Florida. In fact, we're in a place called Gary, Indiana, and there is a fascinating story about the history of this house, which I'll show you in just a moment, and I'll put a link to the obituary of the guy that used to live here. This one's vacant right now. It has been vacant for about 3 years, so it needs some work to bring it back into its former glory. But the location, as you'll see in a moment, is fabulous because we are less than 30 seconds walk to a beach. Now, some of you might say, a beach in Indiana? Well, yeah, because there are several great lakes. There's Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan. I'm not sure what the name of this one is, but it's massive. And there are warnings about the currents and the riptides and so on. But what we have here is a property that's been vacant for about 3 years. And I'll show you everything about it. The location is stunning. Someone's going to get an absolute bargain with this one. So without further ado, let's go and take a look. So when I said beach, I meant beach. This is, believe it or not, 30 seconds walk from where I was just standing. This is Lake Michigan, and you get sunshine on this all day long. Beautiful sandy beach that's been here for absolutely years, and it's so quiet and secluded. Can you imagine the fun enjoyment that you would have here? It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, moving on. All right, so firstly the neighborhood. We've come through quite a number of properties, but you'll see some of the surrounding neighborhood properties. I have spoken to one or two of the neighbors, and just down there through those trees you can just make out the water. The property we're looking at, though, 1146 Rush Street, you'll notice firstly a 3-car garage, which I haven't seen any other in here that have a 3-car garage. The most important factors are things like the roof. The roof itself doesn't look that bad. However, there are some issues with soffits, which you'll see in just a second as we walk through. You'll see in places they are starting to come down. There is some rippling there, but the rest of the roof, from what I can see, looks to be sound in place. We also have, very rarely for Indiana, a wonderful enclosed swimming pool area. There is a basement in this property, which we'll see also. Access to these garages out here as well. And let's go and take a look inside. Okay, so upon entry, we come to these, notice the wooden floors in this place. There is some crown molding, although it's relatively narrow. We do know that there's a lot of work in here. There is a cloak closet immediately to our left as we enter, and then I'm going to walk through here. I do like the fact that the property is brick built, and you'll see there's an addition here and also a fireplace, which all of this is fully tiled. There is an air conditioning system, which I'll put some links to the photographs. The AC is not very old. The water heater dates from 2013, and well, all I see right here is a lot of work. Look at the ceilings. Yeah, okay. The previous owner had a reverse mortgage, lived to the ripe old age of 96. Fascinating story, as I mentioned before. And he was from the Czech Republic and escaped from the Nazis during the Second World War. His father jumped ship in Canada and made his way down to New York and called for his family. So I think they were of Jewish origin, so obviously fleeing the Nazis and their awfulness surrounding what they did to the Jews. And I believe some of his family members ended up in Auschwitz and another concentration camp. But back to the house. Notice granite countertops. These kitchen cabinets do not look very old. This wood floor goes all the way through, this upper level. Notice these AC vents are here. Into a further bedroom here. And we've got, as you can see, another closet. I mean, it needs some work, clearly, but the location is brilliant. Look at this wonderful, massive entertainment center that we have here. That looks in really good shape. Matches the kitchen cabinets too. There's a further 2 bedrooms up here that I can see. This one here. As you can see, there's light out from several windows onto our pool deck and area. And then a further bedroom in here. These are not really that big, but it makes up for it by the fact that we have several additional rooms downstairs in the basement. So we'll have a quick look before we go down there. This bathroom. Yeah, seen better days, hasn't it? I don't like the coloured suite, but there is some tile there. It's relatively easy to fix though, surely, isn't it? Okay, I think now it's time we went down into the dungeon. There's our basement. Now, there's limited natural light. There is a doorway that goes out directly outside, obviously up a staircase. There's a further bathroom down here, well, a shower room, but again, I've seen better days, but again, it looks all tiled, so hopefully it can be brought back relatively easily. And then there's an extra kitchen and a laundry room here, so we have a further range down here. There is some natural light coming in from this window here and this one over here. Obviously plumbing for a washer, and goodness me, that old chest freezer, seen better days, that needs to go and to the appliance heaven store. Again, more matching kitchen cabinets. We have further closets, I assume, down here. Yep. Storage, and then a further door to the outside. And then also you'll see down here, look at this. This is really kind of a very large area here that we have further closets. This is another bedroom potentially, which is very, very large. Okay, I was interrupted by a phone call there. You'll see there's another massive room here, and the further, I mean, this place is really kind of, if this was made usable and it would be relatively easy to do. Again, we've got some more natural light in the basement here, and then back out to our prior location. All of this is air conditioned, of course. And as we mentioned, the AC unit is not very old, and I've got photographs which show the age of the furnace as well as the water heater in a link in the description. So go and check those out. But for what is effectively a massive, massive house in a great location, it's a marvelous opportunity for somebody. All right, I think I need to go back in the fresh air. So that about wraps it up for another bargain property. Now, obviously we haven't put the price anywhere because firstly, A, the price is negotiable, and B, prices change from time to time. So I don't know when you're watching this, but we are in early September 2022, and properties like this very rarely come up at these kind of prices. So it's just a matter of finding the right person that wants to turn this property back into a golden property. I've spoken with some of the neighbours here. They've lived here for years. It's a very stable community, and what's going to sell it is not me, not this video, but that beach, which is 30 seconds walk from where I'm standing right now outside this beautiful home. So if you have any questions, at the end there's a telephone number, email address to reach out, and I would urge you to do so and not waste any time, because this is going to get snapped up pretty quickly. Okay, so until next time, this is Greg at Easy Realty. Keep it easy. It is easy.